No, Food Wars. You would love it so much, Shiga. It's the funniest thing is it was episode 1 we did of the podcast. I gave that to Fats, and it's been our favorite show ever since then.
Nothing will ever
That
beat
sounds
it.
interesting.
Literally
It's,
3 seasons
it's the
too.
funniest anime out there.
I was gonna say, if it's no action, it has to be funny.
It's the
really
funniest
fucking
anime
funny.
out there. Period.
Like, I was pissing off Steve one day, my roommate, just by being too loud laughing at it. So, it's fucking funny. Like, Micspam, you rewatched it like a month later after you finished it.
Yeah.
You finished all like 3 seasons in like a week or 2. Like, I binged
It's
the
so
crap out of
fucking
that show.
good. It's so perfect.
But
I
on the
love it.
note of umami, we just started the For the Glory podcast. I'm Fats.
And I'm Mike Spam.
And I am TacoxDemon.
Our special guest for the week, longtime friend of mine, and avid anime lover, so we figured it'd be good to have him on for his expertise.
I don't know about expertise, but
Okay.
I'm an
You always
expert
know
at
about
anime
shit.
watching. It's on my resume. If you
You
just
always
check.
know about shit before I do. I'll be like, yo, I found this new fucking show. It's super dope. And you're like, dog, I watched that shit like 2 months before it was released.
I know this little Japanese guy in an alley. He gets the
Yeah.
goods.
right, he sold me a disc for 2 yen.
Oh god. So we've been shooting the shit a little bit before we started this podcast, and honestly, you guys have quite the history. Care to tell any wondrous tales? Did Mike Spam basically getting the shit kicked out of him? It sounds like.
You wanna
No,
talk?
Wait, what?
You wanna tell him the one where you got stabbed in the taint with a broadsword?
That's still just the description of that story makes it it just automatically.
You
I mean,
can
this has got to
tell
be
it.
a good one.
I think you should tell it. I think you should tell it.
Oh my god.
Don't laugh too much.
Describe the
try-
scene.
I'll-
Where
I'll
are
try
we? What
to-
are we doing?
I'll try to paint it as well as I did when I was talking about it before the stream. It was like a Saturday or something, or it was the summer or whatever. I was still a young boy in high school. And my 2 friends come up to my door, and my mom's like, "Hey guys," and they're like, "Hey, Mrs. Tyler." She's like, "Oh yeah, Tyler's upstairs sleeping in his room," and they're like, "Cool, we're gonna go wake him up." So they go up to my room, and I have this. It was like a prop broadsword, like it wasn't sharp, but it was really heavy and metal.
It weighed at least 25 pounds.
It was really heavy. And one of these motherfuckers got up on my bed and stabbed me directly in the taint with this broadsword, shooting me out of bed like the Exorcist.
Oh,
I've never seen somebody pucker so hard in my life.
I could just see him like shooting into the wall or some shit and just.
Oh my god. I've never gotten over that shit.
I think he did fall off.
Every
his
time
head.
he sees his sword, he winces. Oh,
Oh my
god
god.
damn it! Every time.
That thing's gone. I threw it away.
Jesus.
You got taint blood on it.
It's tainted.
Scarred it forever. But well,
What's
on
going
that
on,
awesome-
Rachel?
Oh my god. So then that awesome pun. I don't have an awesome pun back, but I liked and didn't like because of I don't know. It's hard to explain. But just to jump right into my assignment, just to get it on over with, Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, and I would 100% it. Animation quality, great. Story, great. I mean, I really don't have much bad things to say about it, other than it is like an exact copy, kind of. It's like a fusion of Attack on Titan and Tokyo Ghoul, like 100%.
Yes, agreed. Agreed.
Like 100%. That's what it is.
Have
I
you
watched only
watched
the
this?
first 3 episodes. Oh, okay, nice. I mean, the animation is superb, really well done. The story's good, but I mean, it is like I said, Attack on Titan. This kid is Eren Yeager, you know. He's like, kind of. His backstory's obviously different. He's like a scientist nerd trying to kill these guys. His sister got murdered by one of the Titans, aka they're just super zombies.
They're zombies.
They're zombies, but they're like not like the slow, shitty zombie. Like they're super fast, really good fucking zombies. What up, Ben? How's it going?
If you like dark anime, highly recommend watching this.
I'm assuming it's gonna get much better. The problem is the show that Mike Spam gave me last week was just way better in my opinion because it was way fresher. Like I said,
What was it again?
It was Batum.
Oh yeah,
I
that's right.
loved it. I finished it. I grinded it out the last
Did
season.
you?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fucking amazing.
how
I
did
can't
it
wait
end
for
up?
the next season.
What did it hold up through the season?
Oh, it held up. The character development was good because, like, the main character, he was basically kind of like a pussy, and by the end, he was like not a pussy, but like in a cool way. Like I can't describe it that well, but it was fucking phenomenal. I'd recommend Batum to anyone who likes battle
what-
royale.
Oh, Batum. Yeah, that was. Yep, that
The
was.
battle
good.
royale with bombs.
Yeah. Yep. It was kind of dark. It had its really dark moments too. In like mid.
The start of
Oh, yeah.
that was insane.
Yeah.
The main chick, basically, in the past, almost got raped. On the island, almost got raped like 3 times. And
Yeah.
almost died multiple times. Like, she dead weight.
Yeah. That. Yeah. She. Yeah.
But what's super nerdy about it is, like, he grinded out this Batum game. He's number 10 in the world. He met this female gamer online and married her. Just so happens it's the chick on the island. So that was kind of a cool, like, nerd fantasy come to life thing. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
And what would you say about this show?
This show,
TacoxDemon, does it hold up throughout the season? It's not very long.
From Batum.
No, this game or this show.
the Fortress,
Which
Cabaneri.
one?
Do you have the stream up?
I think there we go.
Yeah, we
Sorry,
got
guys,
clips
kinda-
playing and shit.
Kind
This
of
is
new
just
to
the
this,
trailer
guys.
on repeat.
Apologize for all this.
Cool, no
Oh,
problem.
you're fine. Just one thing that I'd like to point out, as it was just, in my opinion, just for the number that I'm going to give it, it was just way too predictable. And Batum was just way better, in my opinion. Like, I kind of called that was going to happen. Oh, what do you know? The main guy got bit. Oh, but he stopped it. But he's a half person. And then episode 3 ended on a really good cliffhanger. But it's kind of like you saw it coming so fast. So, I don't know. I mean, you've gotten that, Mike Span, from a lot of shows where you say, you know, it's just too predictable. You kind of just see what's going to happen.
My
I mean,
Hero
animation, superb. The story is good. This chick the little girl is badass as fuck.
She is badass.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
she
what
is
made me give you the show, is a clip of her running through a town just slaughtering like 100 zombies.
Oh, I wish I would have found that clip because the animation and her running through and
I mean, I could
slaughtering
find
them
it
all
for
is
you right now.
fantastic. But legitimately,
go.
during the show, they're playing like some fucking K-pop bullshit while she's doing that. So it just took away from it. And I was like, what is going on? Like, it's awesome, but why is that playing? The music did not match
Got
up.
you, Fats.
I think the only way that show can progress is because we only have it in certain regions, right? So if they, expand the region of where it's located and shit, it could kind of shut out pretty good. Right now, it's just like it's only been select. But,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
there's
they're
gotta
in the
be
smallest train station.
a main city or something like that. If they've introduced a city instead of like these little stations, it'd be pretty cool.
Oh, so they do it
Explain
station by
that.
station?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, from what I get, and you definitely correct me, Taco, it seems like, these zombies have been around for a good bit of time, and humanity's kind of utilized the trains and the train stations. The whole city looks like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. And
Yeah.
they take the trains around instead of Maka reactors, they're just train stations. And
Holy shit.
they're kind of just
This looks great,
stuck
though.
in. The animation is, like I said, it's phenomenal. That's why I'm just gonna give it.
I
score
haven't
now.
even seen
It
like
gets
the
a
train
solid.
crash part of this clip. Like that was cool looking.
I think the quality is 100% on par with Attack on Titan. Like animation.
Yeah, I would
style.
say at least. I think even this animation might be better.
I think it might be just because it's not fighting giant enemies. The enemies are nice and small and realistic.
The shading's like a bit heavier and the colors are stronger, I feel.
Oh my god! So is it gonna play this legit? scene.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to this freaking music in the background,
Yeah, this is the clip that made me give you the show.
like she's badass. I don't like her Wonder Woman outfit shit, but she's still badass. I swear, this was the scene they played this.
Yeah, she definitely got the shinobi look going on.
She's Naruto, a female zombie player.
Naruto's way lamer than she is.
Yeah, Naruto ain't hacking off heads, bro.
Yeah, right? Hey, this is PG-13, okay? We can't be decapitating people.
It's a showman. And if we do it off screen. And all you see
That's
is the
why
head.
swordsmen never slice people in half.
Okay, yeah, if you can hear the music in the background. I was so thrown back by that. Awesome. I'm watching an AMV.
So what's the whole deal with these zombies? Is their brain in their chest or some shit?
You gotta kill the heart. It's surrounded by a super impenetrable chest cavity.
Oh.
It's like a type of metal. Am I right? Some type of like a hardened metal, and the only thing that can pierce it is like something that can puncture metal.
I don't think they got that.
I'll watch it in a while.
I don't know if they
For
got
anyone
into
just
that
listening, it's basically this ninja girl just flipping through this town, murdering hundreds of zombies.
Absolutely. It's really cool.
And it's really badass.
It does look like they use these.
Didn't
It's
they-
like it's set in an older style. They use these Ghostbuster style weapons, but they're just like pressure cannons. So the guns shoot like pressurized bullets rather than gunpowder.
I kind of really want to watch this.
I think you
Everything.
would-
This is basically a steampunk. Everything is like steampunk. That's how they generate most of their power.
Okay, yeah, that. Yeah.
Transportation and everything is steam. Am I correct?
I think you're right. Yeah, he was making a steam gun the first episode, the engineer dude, and then that scene was actually really sick. So he's the place he's at gets attacked, so he's running away. He's like, I gotta go get my motherfucking gun that I made. So he runs back home. Zombie busts in. He kills it with the thing, and it's awesome. He like goes right up next to it, right into its chest, and shoots it point blank, and he kills it. But he totally got bit, and he's a super scientist, so studying it wise, he's like, me and my buddy were studying this, and if you stop it at the neck, it'll stop it, right? Because it won't get to the brain, obviously. So he basically like bolts himself into this machine. So he's like he's kind of got the Full Metal Alchemist look going on, and he basically chokes himself like he's like doing that whatever choking masturbating thing, but he's not baiting, he's saving his life. And
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
that's the word I was looking for, but
I'm very familiar.
I actually really like that scene because it reminded me of Parasite.
Oh yeah. I think I can.
Oh
do
yeah,
that.
when he ties off his arm to keep the parasite from it. Yeah.
He stops it at his neck though.
Yeah.
I really thought you were gonna see. You know, I'm totally into that auto asphyxiation. Like, right on, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, I mean,
what would you rate that out of 10 since you've seen it, Jigga?
Out of a 10,
Yeah.
I give it an 8 because the music, like you said, the music was phenomenal. If you look at all the scenery and the art of the scenery, not just like the action of it and the characters, it was really, really good.
the backdrops
it was
are
dark.
beautiful.
Yeah. I definitely would give it an 8. I highly recommend watching it.
And I gave it an 8 as well. I think it's a solid number. Micspam, drink 2. Distance
I
away
can't.
from 10.
I don't have any.
Well, then I'll
take
drink it
another
for you.
dab. I'll dab too.
Dab to it. But
Gotta
yeah,
do a Vegeta tab.
like I said, for me, like I give abnormally high scores on these. So like the thing that cut it from being a 9 or a 10 was the cheesy music in that scene is what I was saying. It was like
good music.
It was like pop music for a murder scene. Nah, you need some like metal or some ominous
it's contrasting. It's good. It's like the Borderlands trailers.
shit. I guess. I don't know. It was not. And then just the predictability of it. And like I said, it's Attack on Titan.
I'm muting myself while I'm heating up.
That's all good. But yeah, it's Attack on Titan meets that. And I mean, if you like both of those, which I did, I mean, you'll love it. It's really good. I I don't know. I wasn't as in the mood for that. I've been really loving the new shit, and like I said, I binged and finished Batum. That is phenomenal. I can't wait for season 2. Like that is, oh, it's so good. It's really good. Like Bombs Battle Royale, but then people start going crazy because they're like, all I need is these 8 chips, and then the Tyra's betrayal at the end. Why Tyra? But you saw it happening. It was so good though. But yeah, give it an 8. And Micspam,
Solid.
You get what I recently
Something
found.
decent, something decent, something decent.
I think it will be.
Fats is also famous
it's a
for giving me
Netflix.
terrible anime.
Yeah, I'm really good at giving him shit. But this is AI.
Is it a Blue Eyes White Dragon?
Could have been, but that was something else. But
No,
this
that
is a
was,
Netflix original series.
You know what that is?
So I think it'll
That's
be good.
Ethnologia from
Mob
Fairy
Psycho.
Tail.
I thought.
Oh, Fairy Tail.
I got it's my shit.
AI.
Yes, someone else has watched Fairy Tail.
There's a wheelchair chick?
They're all like some big event happened and they're all replicas who aren't actually human. Kind of like Mega Man's ending.
This is a series, not a movie?
I really hope it said Netflix original series.
Oh, sorry. I just thought of something. I got something for you guys.
Right on. That just dropped.
Is it gonna be Baki because Fats watch that?
God, yeah, you already know, bro.
I'll
You
binge
already
the
know.
fuck out of Baki.
Dude,
Everyone needs to
I
watch
watched it 3
Baki.
times. I watched it 3 times and then watched the original series.
Oh, did you? How did the original hold up?
Rachel Stripper name is
Oh,
Blue
oh
Eyes
my
White
God.
Dragon.
The original is really good.
That's such a good
Really?
stripper name.
Okay, I might go back and watch that. Cause like Baki, the new one was phenomenal.
Yeah. It picks up right where the old one left off. So it doesn't even matter that you started here. The way it is, it could be like fucking Star Wars.
Okay, that makes sense. That's awesome. Yeah, I really felt like I didn't need to know the original Baki to watch it. This shit is like
No, you really don't.
fucking crazy right now.
It's got a real old school style animation with the cell shading and shit.
2018 though.
What is this about? This looks old.
They're
It looks,
all about-
it looks old.
It's about replicas, fake humans, and it's in the sci-fi category. Obviously. I don't know.
There was one other fucking show on Netflix that I wanted you to give me,
On the list, I saw a bunch of things, but this one kind of popped out to me, and I figured I didn't want to watch the whole video because I was.
but there's just flesh chasing them. I'm
Have you guys covered Castlevania yet?
I haven't, but I've been told that was phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. And actually, I've seen that they might do a spin-off or something. I don't know if it was a spin-off or like a collab and have Dante from
Devil May Cry.
What?
Yes,
That'd be
incorporated
Dude,
in
that would
that.
be sick.
I swear to God, I gotta find. Oh man, I find it.
Dante the
Yeah,
anime
whatever
would be
shit,
sick.
whatever shit you have, you can link in that Discord.
Yeah, just throw it in
channel.
that channel. I'll pull it up. This looks kind of dope. I thought it was a really long trailer, but you know,
It could be cool.
yeah, it looks like.
Like sci-fi anime is usually pretty cheesy, so it'll have to be good.
But at least it's not, you know, like Genocyber. Which one was the terrible Murder Fest?
Genocyber.
Yeah, that one. I think it looks better than that.
That shit was
But
fucking
I mean, they haven't really shown any murder, but it's also a Netflix original.
And it's also just a mash, like a
That's true. It's just
flesh
absorbed
mound
that guy. It
cheese.
didn't like cut off his legs. It's just You're mine.
Is this an alien or like what?
I don't know. They're in like spacesuits, so they could be
Is
on
this
like
the whole
another
episode?
planet. No,
Is
it's
this the
4
whole
minutes. It's
episode?
almost done. This might be just like probably scene for scene.
Oh man.
I love that I recognize
Netflix
that
has been
voice.
killing the anime series though. So
They just came out with a new movie for Seven Deadly Sins that was pretty
I
freaking
watched
good.
that.
Mike Sam didn't like that.
Really, you know, I thought it was. I wouldn't rate it really high, but like I'd give it a 7.
I love the Seven Deadly Sins, so I
Probably
would
give it like a
probably
5.5 to 6. Well, it was cool, but it was just like it was just a nerd porn movie. Like there wasn't any good solid plot or anything. It was just a way to
Okay, that was a
tease
weird
you
ending.
with characters that you haven't seen in years, and they do a really cool move at the end that was totally unnecessary.
I get it. I don't know.
They used their ultimate finishing move on the monster that was already in the process of being permanently sealed away.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was cool looking, but they didn't need to do it.
It was pointless. That's funny. I just can't wait for that next season. Escanor is going to play such a huge role, and he is 100% my favorite character in that show.
It's been such a long gap, though.
Oh, but the quality is so good.
But the fact that a movie came out is a good sign.
I mean, that probably delayed production of the show, is my guess. I don't know how that works, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's pretty sick. So Taco, what let me check. If you sent any more stuff now. So what you sent me was no. Mob
We're probably
versus
gonna be pretty
Scarecrow.
much all anime this week because we have a lot of anime shit to cover.
I'm down. Okay, what do we got here? It is Mob Psycho 100
Okay.
Mob
This is
versus
the first
Scarecrow.
fight scene of the new season of Mob Psycho, first episode.
Oh,
I have totally actually seen this somehow. But this is
I
dope.
haven't.
I've not seen this.
He goes. They go to exercise.
Hey, he got his hair back.
Yeah.
That's not
I'll
him.
be honest, I have never seen Mob Psycho.
Ever seen this?
Wait,
This is
what?
probably
You've never
my
seen Mob
favorite-
Psycho?
No.
That
Same
show's
maker
fantastic.
this made One Punch Man.
I could
Then
see
create-
the art style. That makes sense.
Ah, Fats, you gotta watch this.
I've
This is a
heard-
10 for sure.
I've heard varying opinions on this, but I could be confusing it with something else. Oh no, I was confusing that with Psychopath. That was meh.
Yeah, Psychopath is okay. The gun is the coolest part about it.
Okay, so right now the ghost has possessed like these plants, right? And he got that guy right there. That's his boss, but he's really just like a con artist.
This
That's
is
like
Sensei.
his sensei. His sensei. He was conning him, but like also getting him like life lessons and shit.
Why does he got the Luffy hat?
Oh my god, are you
His
turning
power
on?
reflect. Well, I mean, he's just regular power is just really strong as shit. But most of his hidden power is based on his emotions because his psycho abilities are so strong. He's basically almost emotionless. He doesn't emote it up. And then when he reaches like 100% of how much shit he's bottled up, whatever that last feeling is basically reflects the power he's able to use.
Oh god, so if he ever gets pissed off,
Or,
it's...
like, malice,
He fucks shit up, yeah.
Oh. I thought this was
I
really cool.
wanted-
I saw this on Facebook. That's where I saw it. This was sick.
basically what he's doing right now is that he figured that, okay, if the ghost is able to, possess living things such as this, then he should be able to go in and push it out of, whatever is living, you know what I mean?
He explains it perfectly. Yeah, when he decides to control the spirit too, but he's better.
Basically what it is, he's just OP. He's just like, alright bitch, I'll let him away.
Yeah, that's kind of how it kind of goes. It's like, wait, you can do that? I've never tried that. Tries it, he's 10 times better than it already.
Oh damn, that wasn't the whole thing.
No, yeah, it kind of stopped. That's
I wanted to save, cause there's another fight scene, but I don't want to show it because it's almost like I don't want to surprise you
super
with that.
spoiler.
'Cause it's legit as fuck.
Ooh.
literally my favorite fight scene of anything I'm watching right now, including Natsu versus Zeref, which is not that great, but I mean, I'm a big
Wait. So I
Fairy
didn't
Tail fan.
finish. Fairy Tail. Did the newest shit come out yet? I thought they like made a movie after the season I watched.
Oh, it's on like episode fucking like 16, I think, maybe.
What?
Yeah, I feel like
Fuck me,
like
I need
this
to watch
season-
that so bad.
Because what
I didn't even like Fairy Tail.
I loved Fairy Tail, and I binged the shit out of it. Those characters are so unique and hilarious, all of them. I love Gray.
You know-
Gray cracks me up. He's always taking off his clothes. He's the best.
You know how in Naruto Shippuden they had the Great Ninja War
Mm-hmm.
about to go down in Fairy Tail.
Oh shit, yeah. The last thing I watched was like the coolest and like saddest thing at the same time. Super spoiler alert, guys. Natsu's dragon dad has been inside of him the whole time, and he pops out and he fights the other dragon and gets absolutely murdered the fuck out of him right in front of him. So he's just like,
That was
my dad's been a dragon. I've been looking for him this whole time. Turns out he's been inside me the whole time. He comes out and instantly dies. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, but it was so sick. Like, the animation in that show gets really good.
Why did he even come out then?
Because he had to. Because
No, he didn't.
this
He
is
just
the,
died.
the coolest story behind it is like the main like bad dragon. It started off as a person, but he started eating dragons and became one. And pretty sure that's how it was. Lady Strafey, welcome to the podcast. How you doing? Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, we're just talking some sweet fairy tale, and even you've shown me the screw attack fight multiple times, where sword guy from One Piece, I never know his name, destroys
makes you feel-
Erza.
oh,
But if it makes you feel any better,
respect on his name, bro.
I never
put some
watched One
respect
Piece.
on his name. Zoro. Yeah, yes, you did. You know Zoro. You watch enough One Piece to know who
I watched
Zoro is.
3 episodes, and
That's enough to know who Zoro is.
I forget names. Fuck off. God damn. Are you
Put some
current,
respect on his
Jigga, on One Piece? Are you on that boat with Micspam?
Taco.
Oh, excuse me, my bad. Speak out.
Where am I from? I am from Colorado. Micspam is from Pennsylvania, and I'm assuming
I'm here,
Taco
PA.
is also.
Actually,
Fats
I traced back from the motherland.
for the motherland. Fats was just asking if you were also current on One Piece.
Yes, I am
Damn.
currently up to date.
I'm not. I got a binge ahead
There's
of me.
like 800 and something episodes.
That's an impressive feat, and I applaud you for that. To be fair,
fe-
other than the filler, because I watched it week by week with my buddy Joe, and I asked him when they were back on track with the main story, but I have watched all of Naruto, for the most part. At least the relevant shit. You're in the UK? Damn! That's far away.
Welcome to the stream. It must be like 4 in the morning for you.
I was going to say, are you just waking up, or are you procrastinating going to sleep?
No, I've been intentionally procrastinating on the Katakuri fight, just so I could watch it all at once.
That's fair.
So I'm a few episodes behind on One Piece, but you know.
Very nice. Very nice. I know you probably have a bajillion, but you showed us that Mob Psycho clip. If you could recommend an anime that me and Mike Spam have most likely not seen, what would you say?
Oh man, it's hard.
What was that one you said earlier? Dimension something?
Dimension W. If you have not seen that, I highly recommend it. It's very different.
Is
I
it
can
new,
remember. 'Cause
old?
I haven't. It's new. It's only been out for I think maybe 2 years. I think. Let me see if I can bring up
I found a trailer for it. I'm gonna play that.
the trailer.
Dimension W official
In
trailer.
the year 2036,
Let's see.
a fourth dimensional access beyond X, Y, and Z
Yeah,
was
let's
proved
go.
to exist. Dimension W.
Oh wow.
basically, I get they find
Interdimensional
like they
electromagnetic
open
induction
a
devices
dimension
known as
to like
coils.
this a new dimension where it has unlimited energy, right? And they use these cores to harness energy from this dimension. It has that, limitless. Whole technology just goes crazy.
The police are the ones who solve cases.
Wow, look at these characters.
They look awesome.
Got it.
Yeah.
It was a Toonami thing.
It was a Toonami
So. I
thing,
saw
too?
Toonami in this thing.
How did I never see this new Toonami? Is Toonami still a thing? I don't have cable.
How does this world appear?
Who does?
Yeah, right?
Is it dead or is it alive?
So this trailer is really weird that they went into like the actual creation studio. What?
I don't understand.
One way or another, the truth
That is weird.
Or is that the Dimension W? It's actually the real world, the fourth wall.
Dimension W is breaking the fourth wall.
Okay, this is like fucking Naruto cross guy. This main character I'm circling over. Is it not? Look at him.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Exactly. Oh man, that's fantastic.
Have you guys watched Goblin Slayer yet?
I am Gairuto.
Micspam gave that to me as an assignment. I liked it. I mean, I didn't love it, but I liked it.
That's pretty good.
I've been a little. It's such a weird concept for the show, but I think it's good. It's like, let's keep grinding out these low-level enemies, and people think goblins are scrubs, but you know, when you've killed as many as
Really,
I
they're just
have,
a
you
bunch
know
of
the
terrorists.
truth. Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I wish I could be more prepared for this.
It's
just
all
came
good.
right
We
after
can
the
jump
gym
to Mike
session.
Spam's assignment and we can come back to it. If you can look for stuff while he's doing his shingy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about this stupid fucking show Fats gave me for a little while.
Yup. I apologize, but yeah. Oaharu X machine gun.
Yeah, except it's not a real fucking machine gun.
It's airsoft, isn't it?
This is an anime about airsoft guns.
I bet the anime about badminton is better.
About badminton? Yeah, probably. So the main cast is the main protagonist, which is this girl who looks just like a young boy.
It is actually a girl. We were arguing about that a little bit when we watched the trailer.
Were we? I don't know.
I at least was. I made a point to say I can't tell if that's a dude or a chick.
Yeah, and then there's this guy who has a gay man crush on the blonde guy.
He is a
He's a hentai artist. And then there's this other, like, tall, strapping blonde guy who is a, so you know, like, the maid cafes?
yeah.
He's like the male version of that. They have, like, host clubs where rich women come and hot young men take care of their needs for tips and shit.
It's like Hooters, but with
Yeah.
dudes.
So that's this guy.
Oh god.
And, they got into it in the club, and this chick broke all the shit in the club because she's an animal.
Huh.
And then he's like, well, to pay off your debt, you gotta be on my airsoft team.
Okay.
This place, Japan. Japan, Rachel. And that's all the show's about. And then
some
like
climactic
she paid off her debt in episode 2, and then episode 3 was like, no, I don't want to play airsoft. I mean, we know you totally want to play airsoft. No, I don't. No, wait, actually I do.
Is there like some big tournament? Is there a plot? Is there anything?
They want to be the best team in Japan, but there's no stakes, like there's no like prize money that they need to save someone's life.
Someone's grandmother is in the hospital.
Yeah, It's not like a school team where they're trying to get into the best school in the country or anything.
Or like loser gets voted off the team forever, weakest player.
Yeah, no, they just no one dies, no one gets hurt, no one loses anything.
Not even.
They just play airsoft.
Is it at least tactical and like cool like that? I mean, how do you
No,
make
it's
a
not
show
that cool.
about airsoft?
They take the guns way too seriously as well, and as a gun owner, I find that insulting.
Aw. This is the Mach 200. It shoots at 300 psi.
No, that is a toy.
I'm guessing this is gonna get like a 2 or a 1.
I don't know if there's much more I can say about it. Like, this guy's kind of funny. The hentai artist, he's kind of funny. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the good thing about the show. God, I don't know. Like, when you start to get into the bad shows, the rating system almost seems more complicated, because I could see why someone could like the show, I guess. If you're willing to ignore the premise completely.
Like the characters actually, are they unique? They seem really unique and weird.
I mean, that guy is.
The hentai art.
This looks like a show for somebody who has fetishes.
Yeah, it's definitely very homoerotic, too.
Okay, that's fair. So this is a Roger show.
Yeah. Roger would like this show a lot.
Just for reference, Taco. Roger is my buddy from work who's been on the podcast a couple of times. He's a big fan of slice of life anime.
Okay, he's one of those guys.
Nichijou was the show that I was given, and I struggled to get through the 3 episodes I was forced to watch. I don't even know if I did. I think I might have bitched out and watched 2. It was not good. 4.2?
4.2.
Technically, it's 4.20, so I think I'll pack a bowl. That was terrible.
Fun fact, everybody. TacoxDemon is allergic to marijuana.
Are you serious?
Oh, damn! Why'd you bring that up?
That is sucks, bro.
Yeah. It's basically over a course of time of consumption, my body rejects it. And you're gonna say allergic? What is that? How can you be allergic? Well, I get headaches and I get a stuffy nose, along with the paranoia. And if you guys don't know, very distant cousin of cannabis. When I drink beer, when I drink a lot of beer, I get the same thing. I get a stuffy nose and headaches. Well, everybody gets fucking headaches, but
God,
unfortunately, that's my life, bro.
Dude,
And also, if he takes
I'm
a
gonna
hit off the
drink for
joint,
that.
he's high for 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, but no, I actually just found this technique. My boy has a pen, and I 100% sativa. 100% sativa. 2-second hit. 4-hour wait.
Spin around, stop, double take 3 times.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it. Oh, that's rough, man. I'm sorry. I'll drink for you though.
Yeah.
I'm a
And it's
beer
funny.
man.
Like when I remember back in the day, like people would pass me whatever, and I'd be like, I can't. I'm good. They'd be like, why? I'm like, I'm allergic, and they'd laugh at me uncontrollably and look at me
I'll
like I'm
still
stupid.
laugh
I'm
at
like,
you to this day.
yeah.
Rachel asks, "How's your blood pressure?"
Whose? Mine bad.
It's because you're fat.
Yeah, it is.
I went to the doctor recently because I have some sort of allergy something. I'm getting referred to an allergy specialist now because they have no idea what the fuck I have. But it's
Oh, that means they're just gonna be trying to give you allergic reactions.
I know, and I'm gonna be really pissed because someone told me about that. Oh, that sucks. I'm like, wait, why? They're just gonna poke you with a bunch of shit, like a needle with hay on it, and it'll poke you with it and see if it fucks you up. And if it doesn't, you're not allergic. I'm like, God damn it, no.
That's how it works. They literally do
Oh,
it through
so
process of fucking elimination. It's hilarious.
But I legitimately found something that yeah, the rash that comes on my arm. But I just found something today that totally works. So it's definitely some sort of allergy something. Because originally it showed up right when I came back from Wisconsin, so the original doctors is like, well, maybe you caught something on the plane
AIDS
or
on the
something.
plane. You got
Okay.
AIDS on the plane.
Oh yeah, you got double AIDS. Sorry, bud, you're fucked. No,
These are plane AIDS. These are AIDS on a plane.
we
Seen that movie?
we shortened it to Plaids, but they got bad at that, so it is just plain AIDS. But
Yeah.
But yeah, no help. You basically gave me these steroid pills, and they don't do shit. They didn't do anything. So I'm like, fantastic. The only thing that's done anything is Benadryl. So it makes work when I work a fucking office job, just sitting at my desk. I'm fighting, like, I'm drinking so much coffee, trying not to fall asleep because I'm on.
You got to take Adderall to counteract it.
Right? I ended up, though, just recently, because I finally got my fucking tax return. Woo-hoo! I went to Walgreens and got Allegra, the non-drowsy allergy shit, and it totally actually worked. So definitely allergy something, but now I'm not.
Full story.
Like my fucking guy at work, like I swear he was giving me weird eyes the whole day. And I'm waiting for him to ask me. He's like, "Bro, why are you shaking all day?" It's like I've been on Benadryl every day for the past 2 weeks, so I'm super tired all the time. Now I'm not, and I'm fucking jittery as fuck. I'm just shaking in my chair, typing real loud.
Because you just said you got your tax return, I just uploaded something that had me dying.
I saw that today.
Oh, let me see this shit. Let me see this shit. It's on tax return. Let me see.
Son tax return.
Oh wait, let me go back to that. What was that? Paycheck and bills. Get this jeering. Get fucked, paycheck. Oh, this is the end too. Same bills, next check. Get fucked, bitch.
Wrecked. Get wrecked.
Late fees. Insufficient funds. More late fees. Boom. Savings. No, that's fucking. I got you. IRS. That is Vegeta. Okay, I'm dying right now. This is too good.
Honey? He's like, yo, got you, fam.
I love it. I fucking love Dragon Ball. God. Ultra Instinct Goku's so badass. Dodge those bills. Yeah, dodge the bills. Oh, God. Payment sent. Payment full. Oh, my God. That whole thing was fantastic. Oh, no. What is this? Royal Knights. Oh, the Shield Hero. Yeah, you were talking about this earlier.
I still haven't given you your assignment, Fats.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm getting so distracted. What are you giving me?
I made an audible midstream.
Oh, God. Because your show was such crap.
Nope. It was a great show, and you'll probably still get it, but now you're getting this.
Ah! Do I have to watch it English, though?
Whether you believe it or
No.
not, the world around you is
That was just
filled
a
with
trailer.
strange phenomena that science has yet to explain.
How would you like me to haunt your dreams?
Hey, Mob. Sorry, do you
Animation
think you could
was
swing
great
by?
on that
Evil
face.
spirits right in front of me.
Shigeo Kageyama, also known as Mob. Second
Yeah. It's my boy. My boy, Bob.
is an Esper.
Don't worry
How much
about
porn
it.
do you watch, Rachel?
Sending in a middle schooler? Get your...
I'm not
Rather,
ashamed.
how many different sites do you watch porn on?
Personally, I think it's weird not to watch porn. That's weird.
No, but, like,
If you wanna watch the new Super Dragon Ball Broly movie, I got a link for you.
yeah.
You got a good one?
No. It's on a porn site.
Oh, you suck.
Their emotions
Hey, really?
come to a halt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on X videos.
That's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah,
It's a better rip than they had on the fucking anime sites.
However, there's a limit to how much his emotions can take before leaking out and going wild. Laugh, come on, you little brat, laugh it up.
Sorry, I'm watching this while I'm smoking this pipe. I'm sorry.
Is rage.
Come at me with
Looks
everything
dope.
you've got. You might find that.
I mean, if it's from the creators of One Punch Man, the animation's probably amazing.
You should watch it, Rachel. It's a very good show.
Come out upon your request. Satisfied.
Mob Psycho 100
might even be on
premieres
Netflix.
next Saturday at 11:30 p.m.
It is. Yo,
Don't
they even
swim.
have a live action one.
Yeah, they
and
do. I watched it, and it's bad, and it's great.
It is great. Exactly.
It's horribly awesome.
Because here's the thing about it. I think I've talked about it before as well. Like the actors don't just act; they like act like anime characters.
Yes.
Okay.
They do like you know how like the cutesy finger peace sign in front of the eyes. The anime.
I totally did it. Just
Yeah,
on
yeah.
stream.
That's what they do. Like bye or some shit like that.
If I was ever going to murder someone in an explosion behind me, I would either do that or some kind of like Great Saiyaman pose just to give them extra insult.
Oh my.
They only have the live action on Netflix.
No, they should have the regular one, but I think it may be subbed.
Nah, I looked it up. It's not
I
there.
have to say, Hulu does a weird thing where they'll only have the sub of certain shows. They won't have the dub, even though it is dubbed.
It
Like
might be on Hulu
Helsing
then if it's not on
specifically.
Netflix.
I'm pretty sure
It is on
Helsing
Hulu.
specifically is on Hulu, and you can only watch the sub. So I had to, and Mike Spam forced me to watch Helsing in this podcast English dub. So I had to go find it rather
Yeah,
than
because
watch
Helsing
it on
is
Hulu.
better in English dub.
It really is.
Facts.
I'm still weirded out. Once I switched to sub, I could never go back.
But it's situational.
I suppose I would have to say, I know we're gonna get into a long discussion about this later, probably about movies, but that movie was really good dubbed, like phenomenal.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about
Spirited Away,
why-
that was really good.
that's the thing about why we tend to prefer subs is the English voice acting in a lot of animes is like an afterthought more than anything. So
And
it's
it's the
usually
same people.
bad. So it's usually bad. And like, so with the hearing it in Japanese, you get like the emotion behind what they're saying, but you don't know that it's shitty if or that it is shitty voice acting, and then you get the subtitles, so you still know what they're saying. That's why it's better for a lot of them. But if you have one with really solid English voice acting that like is exceptional, then that's how you gotta watch that shit.
You know, Joe has yelled at me a bunch to rewatch Seven Deadly Sins dubbed because apparently the voice acting in that is phenomenal. I don't know if you've seen that Taco dubbed at all, but apparently it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's pretty good, dub.
Compared to a lot, like
Yeah.
I could never go back to like Naruto dubbed. Like I've played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, I've played 3 and 4, and when you forget to change it to Japanese voices, it's the most grilling, like, oh, I get so pissed off. Like Fighters is the same way, Dragon Ball Fighters. I cannot do the English voice acting in the game. They say like whole words as they're getting the shit kicked out of them. Like, ow! They don't, like, they do the comic book, ow! Like, they don't, and then like Vegeta, when he's doing his move, he's like, oh, gotcha, tried that! Or nice try. And it's just like, what? Oh, it's better when they're just inaudible Japanese grunts. It's really better when you don't know what they're saying.
I know, sometimes that's the case. Yeah.
That's
And make it be cringy in English.
fair. So Mob Psycho is my thing. And before we dive into movies, Taka, you posted this Royal Knights Rising of Shield Hero.
Yeah, I had that on my list for you, Fatty.
Maybe we should both watch it and then review it.
Maybe.
Because we have that
Okay,
differing
basically-
opinions on stuff.
Basically, there's 4 heroes. They're all summoned from our world or whatever into this another world. And there's a shield hero, there's a spear hero, there's a sword hero, and there's a archer hero. And the shield hero is shitted on because he can't really do anything. Yeah, and the one previous died or whatever, so he's really frowned upon.
Because he doesn't attack, he just defends.
He doesn't have an attack, right? And actually, the first episode made me sad as fuck because one chick like completely fucked him over, took all of his money, abandoned him, and he was left all alone. And basically, to like, she was in his room or some shit, or she was in the room next to him or whatever, and
She's got years.
I was gonna say that, but I was just gonna let him keep going.
and so she basically told her father, which is the king, that or like had his way with her or some shit. So now everybody's frowned upon him, and I don't know. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So he's like an exiled traitor because he fucked the king's daughter, but he really didn't, and she just said it.
Right. And there were some in there, right? Because there's four catastrophes. There's like four or five waves, I think. And this right here, you see all those clouds or those little dimension shit?
Yeah.
Well, waves and waves of hordes of monsters come through them, and there are some in there, and they're legendary heroes to defeat these waves.
They can't just stop the portals. They have to clear the waves.
It's all based on like an hourglass time theme.
This kind of sounds like a sick ass video game.
That's definitely what it's based off of, yeah. Or it's definitely RPG.
I'm picturing Oblivion when you're at the point where you're at the end-ish, and they start summoning all those fucking Oblivion gates that gotta kill all the waves.
Yeah, kind of exactly that.
Yeah. And you slowly seal the portals as the time goes in. The animation is good, that's for sure. Sorry to cut you off, Taco. What else were you saying?
No, man, take it away, bro.
No, I'm sorry,
I've been tripping on my words all night, bro.
My bad.
Well, Fats has only just recently watched Spirited Away for the first time.
That was
I don't
really
think
good.
I like Spirited Away, to be
What do
honest.
you mean?
What?
What do you mean?
Dude, if it's not action or comedy, I can't really get down with it.
Walt Disney Studios presents a
I'm sorry, man.
This really did not have that.
From
I'm a macho man. Look at me, look at my damn fucking profile picture.
Vegeta with a sombrero and a mustache.
I can't look at it. I
I'm ready
can't.
for tacos, bro.
You shouldn't be here. Get out of here now! What? Leave before it gets dark. You've got to get across the river.
I
Go!
really
I'll
like
distract
this,
them.
though.
Fats, I would love to get a review on this movie from a first-time watch.
I was surprised by how really good it was. It was, honestly, I would compare it to, like, a Japanese Disney movie. And, you know, I'm from the past and stuff, Disney movies are always great. So I could definitely see Taco's side where it's not really action-y. I think it's definitely visually stunning.
I will give it that. I will give it that.
The animation is phenomenal. The characters are weird. Weird as fuck. And the story just pitfalls real fast into this crazy world, this spirit world. You really don't get what's going on. I mean, I was definitely drunk when I was watching this.
Yeah,
And
we were
there's a
hammered.
fucking soul. There's a hollow from Bleach. It's the main enemy is a hollow.
Not a hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not a hollow.
It was a hollow. The story was really good. You know, predictability was out the window. Like, you couldn't guess what was going to happen next. And that was, honestly, that's a great thing in my opinion with anime. Now that I've seen like a bajillion 3 episodes of anime.
Yep.
So, in judging by the movie, you know, this guy, the machine worker, and this whole scene with the little gnats on the ground, it was just a cool introduction to this crazy world. The chick's character development was great. She was afraid of everything, and then she gets some major canoes later. And this is overall a really good movie. I mean, there was no bad parts about it, in my opinion. It never got slow. It was always just weird, and I don't know, I like weird shit. And like the weird big-headed witch lady, most unique character design. Just giant-headed weird lady. I don't know. I really got nothing bad to say. I gotta give it a 9.5.
Why not a 10?
I don't know. I got nothing to compare it to, so I mean, it really is probably a 10. But I gotta watch more, obviously, to get a better, I don't know, grasp on the movie genre.
We'll have to do more Ghibli films for future movie nights.
That's true, and you should totally stop by for them, even if you can't drink taco. It's just after stream. We'll just on a weekend we'll be a little fucked up. We'll watch some random anime movie. This one was a good one. The first one was fucked up.
Yeah. Oh.
The fish zombie.
Chicken, tell me you've seen this. Tell me you've seen Tokyo Fish Attack.
No.
Oh my god.
That's a trip.
It looks really good. Like the art in it's really amazing. I like that animation right there.
No, not this. This is Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, here's the. I just pulled up a trailer for it. Like
Fish with legs, man.
I'm just
Fish
gonna be silent, and I just want to hear your opinion on the trailer. It already gets into the shit.
Fish with legs.
Oh man, I love this movie. It's like the Sharknado of anime.
Oh
Yes,
my god.
Yes, it is.
That good old visible stink.
So many queefs.
Rachel remembers this movie. I don't think she could ever forget.
Oh my god. Bro, for real?
Oh yeah, this chick's a whore too.
Bro, what the fuck? That terrifies me.
It gets better.
Yeah, she gets double penetrated at one point.
Oh yeah, lots of
I-
those.
Actually, at 2 points.
Multiple points. Multiple people get penetrated. I would
Oh my
think
God.
it's a Sharknado combined with Cloverfield anime. I don't know, I got a weird Cloverfield.
I would love to watch it.
Rachel, no. Accept it. It's fine. It's cool. This movie's genius.
This would be like my biggest fear.
This is what art is.
After you watch this, you'll never want to live on an island.
Patient. Like, where would you? There's so many fish in the ocean. Like, what? Dude, like, what? What would you do?
The sex scenes are hot. Right.
She was picturing me mute now.
Ooh, I got an old school anime. I'm gonna do the trailer.
Throw it in there. That's what she said. I'm surprised how long this trailer is. 4-minute trailer, just like the one you showed
What is this? Oh, I know this show.
You watch this?
Yeah, totally.
It's pretty old.
I probably haven't.
I think I've been like a couple years, several years since I've seen it.
The subtitles are great, but they don't have them.
Where did I see this? I don't think it was on TV.
Oh, I think it's on Funimation.
That's probably what it was.
Okay, but Taco, I feel like you get the premise. This trailer's really long.
Yeah.
Oh, you were still
That
watching
is something
that?
that I
already
want to
moved
watch.
on.
Oh, no. I haven't
It's
gotten
so out there that I'm like,
Sandman?
It's so good. You don't even know the half of it. Oh. Yes. Yeah.
Man, it's
It's like Guyver. It's like a different form of Guyver. Oh, that's the best I could relate it to.
I just remember how badass the fight scenes in this show were.
Yeah, they're pretty badass.
So what's his like power gimmick? How are they strong in this place? They have robot suits?
He's a homeless boy. Duh.
Oh no, he transforms. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as Guyver. Like, I honestly can't get into more detail than that because it's honestly been like 5 years since I've seen this. Really good.
Kind of like a Devilman
Did
transformation.
you say it's old? Animation is
It's
really
not
good.
old. It's like
Old, but like
thousands.
Oh, 2000s ain't old. No, and when we talk old, I mean Spin made you watch what?
Oh my god.
That robot shit.
My least favorite show.
I can't remember what they were even called.
I'm trying to think. What was that? Gunbuster.
There it was. That was like 80s, 70s, 80s.
Something like that. It was
No,
fucking
no, I
awful.
was smart. I took the second one immediately.
I didn't know,
It
man.
really wasn't bad. I just remembered Spin was on an earlier podcast, and he had said the second one was made like 30 years later.
but
So I'm like,
didn't
I'm taking
remember
that
which
one.
was which. I didn't remember which one was which.
Ooh, so close to better. This looks sick.
Can I talk about Dragon Ball for a minute?
Yes, you may.
I had a theory.
Should I play something in particular?
I
Is
mean,
it
there's
about
no real.
Krillin?
I'm gonna be talking about but it's very much along that same vein.
God
You're gonna
damn
hate
it.
it just as much as that
God
opinion.
damn it! Fine.
So you can play whatever. It's throughout the whole history of Dragon Ball.
I'm just gonna say
Dragon Ball
something
Z
weird.
and Beyond in particular.
Oh, now let's do this.
Goku's never beaten a bad guy.
Is that true? Like, you mean on his own?
He's never actually beaten a big bad
I
guy.
rewatched the
Like
Kid
he's
Buu
beaten
fight.
minions.
I watched
Huh?
the Kid Buu fight. He kills him with the Spirit Bomb. But I mean, to be
Okay,
fair,
but
it's all their power.
is that his doing, or is that Mr. Satan getting all the energy for the Spirit Bomb, and Goku's just an antenna it's channeled through?
I mean, yes, and double to add to your point, he got his power wished back because he wasn't strong enough.
Yeah.
There's only one I can think about, and that's Demon King Piccolo from original Dragon Ball.
Well, I'm talking Dragon Ball Z and Beyond. Goku used to beat people in Dragon Ball, yes.
Mad people away.
Yeah. But Dragon Ball Z
That
and
was
Beyond,
different.
he has not beaten the big bad guy from any arc up until current.
We've had this discussion. You are.
I'll walk through it,
My shit
okay?
sense. Yeah,
I'll
go
walk
for
through it. First saga in Dragon Ball Z is the Saiyan saga. Goku not only doesn't beat Vegeta, he gets beat to near death, and Vegeta is beaten by Yajirobe, Krillin, and Gohan.
Little tiny Gohan.
Yeah, little tiny Gohan.
Okay.
After the Saiyan saga, oh yeah, even before that, when Raditz was there, Goku didn't beat fucking Raditz. Goku fucking died and
Yeah,
killed
Piccolo's.
Raditz.
I do remember that. He got
So
special
that was
beam
actually
cannon.
the first arc. Yeah. So Raditz, then Vegeta was beaten by Gohan, Krillin, and Yajirobe. And then onto the Frieza arc. It looked like Goku beat Frieza until the very beginning of the very next arc when you find out Frieza didn't actually die. And then Trunks kills Frieza.
Which was probably one of the sickest moves. I love
Yeah.
that burning attack was awesome. Oh,
So that's the start of the Cell Saga. Goku dives to Cell, and he's beaten by Gohan. Then after that, there's a filler arc where they have the fucking the whatever the afterlife tournament thing where he fights Pycon, loses to Pycon.
That is vague. But
In the tournament.
I barely remember that. Yeah.
He it's like the Afterlife martial arts tournament. And he runs into this guy Pycon who can like one-shot Cell. And Goku fights him, and Goku steps out of bounds at one point and loses.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, loses to Pycon, and then onto the Boo saga. I could very well argue that it was Satan who defeated Boo.
I mean, you could argue it was all of the people of Earth. You could argue it was...
Who were all chanting Satan. Satan.
Yeah, I know. They were cheering for Satan, yeah. I mean, yeah, if they didn't give up their energy, you wouldn't have done it. I'll give you that. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just a funny point you're making.
Yeah.
Goku sucks.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it was... Because the Boo saga was the one that I had to think about the most. And I'm like, no. He went full Super Saiyan 3, and he couldn't do shit. Boo was
really
gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, no, I
Boo was gonna
rewatched
fuck him
that
up.
whole fight because I love it. And yeah,
Boo was
that's...
about to fuck him up if it weren't for Mr. Satan. So, the Boo saga is where Dragon Ball Z ends, then Dragon Ball Super starts. He fights Beerus, does not win. Then
Beerus whoops him.
there's the Frieza saga, fights Frieza, gets his ass kicked, has to get a literal do-over on reality to beat Frieza, so you can't really count that. It was Vegeta that beat Frieza. Goku just finished him off.
And wait, say that again. Are you talking? You're still a Z?
No, I'm in Super now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just actually just saw him.
Resurrection F.
Gotcha.
Goku got his absolute ass kicked by Frieza. Then Vegeta steps in and whips Frieza's ass, and then there's a whole like going back in time thing, and Goku finishes Frieza off. But Vegeta's the one who beat Frieza, not Goku. After Resurrection F, it goes to the Goku Black saga, where Goku does not beat Goku Black. Trunks beats Goku Black.
With the cool-ass Spirit Bomb sword. That was sick.
After the Goku Black saga, it goes to the Universe 6 saga.
Does he actually beat Hit here? I thought he does.
He forfeits to Hit.
Is that really what he did?
And loses.
Okay. Oh god, you're right. Fuck.
Right after this arc, he fights Hit again, gets killed.
But that was a funny scene. He resurrects himself with the ki blast from the heavens.
Mm-hmm.
I love how it took them that long for that ki blast to get back, though. That Gohan and Piccolo show up. It's like, oh my god, he's dead. Wait for it. Wait a minute. I'm alive, bitches.
And then, it goes right to the Universe Survival from there, right? The Tournament of Power.
After the little momentary hit thing, yeah. Then he goes and gathers a bunch of people, but I don't think he fights any of them. So yeah.
Okay, so I mean, Android 17 won the Tournament of Power. Goku didn't.
The whole thing, yes. Goku did knock people off in fights, so he won those fights.
Yeah, but I'm talking.
I mean, you're talking about overarching bad guy. He doesn't beat Jiren, no. Honestly,
so
if it wasn't for
that
Frieza
is
in
from
17,
the very beginning of Dragon Ball Z to the very end of Super. Plus the movie, he couldn't beat Broly either.
No, he fused. That doesn't count.
So, Goku hasn't beaten anybody.
What a scrub.
Agreed.
This is funny, though.
That's a weird revelation to come by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, to be
that,
fair,
Goku fanboys?
to be fair, a lot of times he is the reason that, you know, the situation is able to be taken advantage of and be won. But
I don't remember this.
he's never the one who beats anyone. He's never beaten anybody.
I completely forgot the fucking Trunks Zamasu saga. I wasn't a huge fan. But now I'm assuming, Taco, you've seen all of Dragon Ball. You've seen the Broly movie. I did not catch that.
Wait, sorry, you cut it out.
Oh, sorry. Maybe it was the Discord. I was just saying, I've assumed you've seen all of Dragon Ball, or when did you start watching Dragon Ball?
Oh, the child.
I can completely honestly say, just to give a quick glimpse, I've seen random glimpses of Dragon Ball. There was a point when I was a kid where I'd catch it after school every day, but mostly I didn't watch that much of it. And then Dragon Ball Z, I didn't actually start watching. I watched through most of the story through the video games, but I didn't watch the actual show until the Majin Buu saga.
Right.
So that's where I'm
Okay, who is your favorite character from Dragon Ball?
Kid Buu.
Piccolo.
I'm a Vegeta fanboy. And I didn't, honestly, before that, I really liked Goku until I rewatched Saga, and then I saw,
Which
when
saga?
Vegeta, the Frieza Saga, when Vegeta was dying, and then he, had that heart-to-heart moment with Goku, like, yo, this dude killed their family, you gotta stop being a bitch, you gotta kill this dude. He's gonna just keep he's gonna keep killing people and stuff like that. And, hey, like, dang, and then, like, his progression as a character into the Cell Saga, or not even the Cell Saga, the Buu Saga, when he's still chasing the Goku, but then finds out when he takes the Majin form that could still beat him, and the only way that he could stop Majin Buu, and you know what I mean? I'm all over the place.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let me just say
His
that
progression as a character from being like a villain to like
an
enemy guy,
anti-hero almost.
You forgot the OG. Okay. Piccolo.
Oh yeah,
guys.
Bad
Piccolo's
guy
black,
turned parent to Gohan.
That's true. He's like his dad. He's a better dad than Goku.
Fuck yeah, he is, and
Let's
he's
be
dope.
real.
And he's the only one who's not super delusional about what he can do in a fight.
I know he's a strategic genius.
Yeah.
To be
And
fair,
he's super cool, and he's a great dad.
he's lame in the video.
Piccolo's the
games.
best. And Special Beam Cannon is amazing.
Just in my opinion, I learned a lot of Dragon Ball from the video games and the characters I played as. It was never Piccolo. He was so lame. He couldn't transform into anything.
Well,
Transformations were a thing in the older games, and he couldn't do anything. He was stupid.
not stupid, man.
I
He's
know,
already
I'm just
fused
being a
with-
dick. I'm sorry.
With two Namekians, and he used to be King Piccolo, the evil King Piccolo.
I gotcha. He held his own in the Tournament of Power.
It's because you didn't watch Dragon Ball.
That's really why. The rare remembrance of Dragon Ball is the Korin Tower when Goku fought that cool ass dude.
Piccolo's beaten Goku on multiple occasions.
Goku, you just proved doesn't beat anyone.
Yeah, I mean, but outside of the main arc, he's beaten Goku.
I'd have to say the thing that really hooked me on this show was the fight Majin Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 2 Goku. That was
definitely.
sick. That whole fight was sick.
Goku lost that too.
Majin Vegeta was
Goku did lose that.
He did lose that, and then Vegeta killed himself.
Yeah.
I have to say, it was the weirdest. Budokai 3 is really the game that I talk about the most because I played the fuck out of that on PlayStation 2. And Majin Vegeta as a character, you had to weirdly get him by equipping this item because you actually equipped your moves. If you wanted Goku's special where he does a Kamea, you had to use a capsule that gave him the Kamea move. It was a weird system. But to get to...
That was a way to cheat it, too.
Yeah, definitely. No, I went super high rank in that. But, I mean, there wasn't PvP back in those days, so it didn't really matter. You're just fighting AIs. But, just again, Majin Vegeta was so hard to get. He had, an equivalent to Android 16's level 3 where he suicide bombs and auto kills, he had that move, the final explosion, but it did actually kill him. So you either had to hit that, but if you just blocked it, he just kills himself.
Yeah.
It's the funniest, weirdest mechanic. But that whole fight, like I said, was sick. And we have differing opinions, but what would you say, what was your thoughts on the Broly movie? Did you love it?
I loved the movie. I thought the movie was amazing. I thought that the Vegeta fight scene was better than the Goku fight scene.
That whole
I love that. I love that when Bula to Beerus like.
You almost can't compare the two scenes because it almost changed styles between the two fights.
Yeah, very true. Very true. I think the. Yeah.
Sorry.
I love Broly's backstory.
I do really enjoy the reworking of the kind of Saiyan backstory. They didn't totally redo it, but they kind of reworked it, and I like the changes.
You know, I like how. Okay, so Kale is very passive aggressive, and Broly is very passive aggressive. Like this, what does that mean? Does that mean like any type of passive aggressive like Saiyans? Like, because Goku isn't really passive aggressive. Goku's like, all right, let's go. We want to fight. Can tap into this energy because what Toriyama stated that the way the power works is like the Saiyan cells or something like that is stronger when how would he say? Damn. What did I saw?
Well, my theory on that matter is if it was someone who was more mentally unstable, or more prone to like anger spikes and things like that, people would know about these people. And like Kale didn't even know she could do that shit until she tried to become a Super Saiyan after Kaba got back from the Universe 6 tournament.
I love that scene. That whole couple episodes is cool.
So they didn't even know she could do that until that point. And the only reason is because she was like a meek kind of passive person. And Broly was raised to be that way by his father because his dad knew that he could fuck up like the universe.
I don't know. His dad was kind of a dick. Let me throw something weird out there. The lower your IQ is, the stronger you are as a Saiyan. Broly never went to school or nothing, born on a hostile planet, couldn't really speak well. Goku's dumb as shit, and he's super strong. But he is super dumb.
Up on his head and like so many times.
Oh my god.
Nigga's retarded strong.
Funny part of that movie. He Frieza, what does this mean? Fucking this Vegeta giant facepalm. Are you kidding me, Kakarot? Like, Jesus Christ. That's just my weird thing. I don't really know much about Kale, but I thought it would just be a funny, stupid argument.
I really liked how on the fusion when they came back and talked to Frieza, they explained that the whole fusion thing. Now Frieza knows about fusion. Now, because there's the Batara, and I don't know fusion dance, but it's the fucking universe.
Right.
I'll find some see Frost and fuse with Frost or some shit.
Oh god. But Frost was a punk bitch. He didn't know shit. Frieza made him look like an ant.
Give Frost a final form Cooler's form and infuse with Golden Frieza.
And then you get Golden Frost from Dragon Ball Heroes. Or no, Golden Cooler, rather. From Dragon Ball Heroes.
Oh god. To be fair, just to say a little bit,
that was a thing.
I did like
Dragon
the
Ball
Cooler
Heroes.
movie. The Cooler movie was funny. Vegeta got shit on in that movie. He's like, I can't even fight with you. Both
kicking me in the deck.
Well, the thing about Vegeta in that movie was the scene where Goku and Cooler knew instant transmission, and he just didn't, so he couldn't fight him. He had no idea what to do. He's like, "What are you guys doing? I don't even see you right now." Ugh. That's all I remember really about the Cooler
They
movie.
keep kicking me in the dick. Why do they keep kicking me in the dick?
Goddamn Butters. What do you think about the whole, we're going to keep Frieza around, we don't need Cell or Boo or nothing, Frieza's the main cool villain in Super that kind of turns good for the Tournament of Power. But they bring him back, like, do you think it was better to bring Frieza back as opposed to bringing, like, Cell back or Majin Buu, or
see,
like
what
Oob? Like, where's Oob at?
This is more canonical.
That's
And there's a
what
lot
I'm
more
saying.
merchandise. There's way more merchandise to be built around him than Cell. Although what I wanted to see was Cell. If they did bring him back, I would want him to have absorbed everybody in Hell, have some type of demon, dark, ear power, and then you know what I mean. When he figures out how to fucking leave Hell, fight Goku and Vegeta, team up with, figure out where Frieza is. And or if he did come back, absorb their God Key.
Ooh,
Yes. In his final form, he could still absorb power because his ego of Vegeta.
I wanted Uber Boo.
Me too, 100%.
Yeah.
Although you already know that's my favorite. I love.
One in his
He's
franchise.
My favorite. He's so.
Yeah. Okay. Did anybody else notice that Broly's Hispanic?
No.
No.
He is the Hispanic Saiyan.
He's a Saiyan. They don't
How
have
is he
Hispanic
Hispanic?
on.
I want to hear
Vegeta.
the logic behind this. I need to
Yeah, I'll
know.
forever call him the Latino Saiyan.
Good God.
Let's play that clip.
Oh, which clip? The Vegeta and Goku hit the dick. Oh, is this from Abridged?
You have no idea. He's actually a really nice guy after you get to know him.
I got you this time! You want to know what death tastes like?
Oh man.
Would you just... What? Where did you...
Don't worry, thank you again, best buddy.
That's it! Killing you both! Big bang attack!
That's the whole instant transmission thing.
Huh? Aw, he's all tuckered out.
He keeps kicking me in
Fats, I can't believe you haven't watched this.
Why does he keep kicking me?
Dude, a lot of it was like the older Dragon Ball that I never watched, so I didn't have the context.
You should watch it. It starts from the Saiyan Saga, and it's abridged. You can watch it 10 times as fast.
Hard.
And it'll be hilarious.
Whatever.
Hey, Vegeta! What works? Team
Are you a fan of the Bridge series, Taco?
Yes. I've watched a good bit a long time ago, and I stopped. And then I tried to see, like, I was gonna rewatch it again, and then I saw, like, the whole full bridge, and it was, like, 9 hours, and I was like, bruh, what is that? Because I know if I sit down and watch it, I'm gonna watch, like, half of it, and then, like, fucking
5
get
hours
work.
later, it's 3 in the morning, and it's like, God damn it, I have to work tomorrow.
It's really good. They finally finished the Cell Saga, so.
That's all they got to. Aren't they on like episode like 60 something or 70?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of Dragon Ball Z content, though.
But I'm actually kind of excited because I noticed that Taco posted Megalobox, and I really like that. Like, I'm pissed that I haven't finished it. No, but I did. But in 2 episodes, though, it got an insanely good score, and I think this would be good. I'm curious what it's like. Have you watched all of it, Taco?
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you ever watched Hajime no Ippo, just for short, like the boxing anime Ippo, then you're gonna love it.
Sumo wrestling anime.
Talking about, and no, I will not watch that.
It's good. You should watch it. Fats gave it to me 1 week.
I wanted to give it to you. You gave it to me, and I failed because I fucked up and only watched 2 episodes because of timing. But I really liked it, and I thought it was phenomenal. Like, I wanted to keep watching it, but then we kept watching more and more assignments and work and shit. But like, you watched all of it. Like, solid story. Like, he's the little junkyard boxer guy.
He's pretty much just this guy who's, you know, he's really good at boxing, but he can't. His father keeps making him throw the fights to get some money. You know what I mean?
Is that his dad who's his trainer?
I mean, he kind of states it, but not really. You know, so
okay.
Just go with his pops. And the top-ranking fighter comes in and watches him fight. He talks shit on him, and he's like, "All right, come in the ring." Basically, he trashes him.
Yeah, real fast.
He's like, yeah, real fast, and he's like, "Come see me," in this
They're
tournament
trying to,
or whatever.
like, revolutionize the sport. This like corporation, right? It's like mech boxing essentially.
Which seems unnecessary.
It really does, because I feel like realistically, one punch is all you need with mech.
Right, one punch you're gonna like break your jaw.
You're
and,
better than
like,
Tyson.
probably,
Tyson kills normal civilians with his punch. I feel like mech punch is gonna murder you, but I still like the premise though.
Yeah. I thought the music was pretty good too. They had this one Asian rap that was. I listened to it. I heard it and I listened to it like all day.
Can you find that by chance? That sounds sick.
Yeah, let's see.
Cause, what was it? It was Devilman Crybaby had the rap scenes with the one guy. That shit was really good.
Yeah, Javon's the one who gave me or recommended that show to me.
I binged the crap out of that. That was a 2-day watch for me.
Yeah.
Ugh, Devilman Crybaby. I love it when nobody wins at the end.
Yeah, because it's different.
Yeah. Plus, the whole religious connotations. I kind of love that fact about shows. When they tap into that shit
like that too.
You know, like, oh man, like if you really tap into like the old style, like religion shit, that shit's fucked up, really hardcore.
Bam! I got
That's why I'm surprised you didn't watch more Hellsing, because that gets deep into that.
I don't know. I think it was the English shit that really got to me. I bet I would love it in Japanese. I might give it another shot, but I didn't like how long the episodes were too.
Well, yeah, but there's not many of them. There's 10 episodes.
All right, I'm gonna post it. This is actually a chick rapping too, because I think I watched the actual.
Let's hear it. Hopefully she doesn't copy strike us.
Yeah. She will.
Probably. It's the really weird shit that gets you copies.
Great track number 01.
Oh yeah, I remember this beat.
Yo, 俺たちはそう持たざるもの ID もない名前もない過去も未来もない今しかない何も変わらない無意味に生きる日々外俺らはここで一体何が自分の存在の証明かって葛藤し作ってる These walls あっちとこっちまるで別世界境界はでかい神様は公平俺たちはゆくはいつもどん底で使い捨てる保証もない真剣な奴隷安らげるのはきっと死ぬ時だけ唯一の娯楽はメガロボスあいつがあいつをボコボコにする普通な表情が心を救う
not for your average Joe.
集めるゴミくず
That beat is sick. Yeah. I want to listen to it again. We were just listening to the chick rap, by the way, Rachel. That was good. Yeah, that was really good. I'm sorry, I kept trying to get you to watch this, Micspam, because I thought it was more up your alley than mine. I think you would love this show.
probably would. I have such a big list of shit I need to watch.
So much.
I don't even know where to start anymore.
Should we go old school style? How many of you have seen Rurouni Kenshin? Obviously, probably most.
Oh man, I watched the live
Yeah, of
action. The
course.
live action was amazing.
Really? Was that Netflix or someone else?
I believe I think it's on Netflix, baby.
I didn't know that was a thing. I really liked that show. That was back when, wasn't really on the net. I was mostly just catching it on Toonami, so I never really got the story. But I loved that show.
They have the anime on Netflix, not the live action.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll do this epic dojo fight.
Looks like an old school kung fu movie.
Because they're all Asian, that's racist, Micspam.
No, it's just shot the same way.
Maybe better? I don't know. You think the future would improve things, right?
What do you mean? I love that, the old school fucking kung fu movie style.
We're gonna have to watch one on a movie night.
Oh, I got some good ones, aka some terrible ones.
Nice. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis.
Oh, Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah, we've talked about that on the stream before. That's a movie, isn't it?
They just had a movie too. There's 2 seasons and a movie.
Oh, really? There's seasons of it?
Yeah, we've covered that on the podcast before. The
Nobody
movie
gave it
is
to
really
each other.
highly rated.
Huh. I'm honestly hyped right now for this Rurouni Kenshin scene. He's gonna fuck these guys up.
Yeah, get to it, Fats.
Like, oh, you got it on. You know he was G when he walk up to a bunch of motherfuckers with swords, slow as fuck.
Yep, without your sword drawn at all.
Jesus.
Did he just
whipped
take off
the
his
shit
shoes?
out of that
Okay.
guy.
I thought he just took off his shoes before doing it.
What did we learn today? So he wipes his shoes off like.
Yeah, I was just like, he's so cool.
Yeah, it's just so G.
This whole thing is that he never kills him.
Except when he does.
I never saw him do it. The whole thing was his backwards style sword thing, where he wouldn't cut him, he would just smack him.
Yeah, but then like 3 or 4 times throughout the series, he's like, "I swore I would never turn my blade around."
But then he
It
does.
looks like I have to. And it's like, I'll never do it again. And then another guy comes around, he's like, "I guess I have to turn my sword around."
Again. Never says again, though. This is the first time, every time. Doesn't strike him down.
I'm gonna bonk you.
Do you imagine getting hit with a sword, like a blunt sword?
What, like in your taint? Yeah, I can.
Oh.
imagine.
Dude, I wasn't even trying to.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Must be rough. Oh,
Oh,
God,
man.
that motherfucker went flying.
And look at his teeth.
That was awesome. Okay, I might have to watch that shit for sure. And then you threw...
Yeah,
Butt up.
serious old school kung
Butt
fu
up,
movie
butt
vibe.
Butt up. Bungo Stray Dogs. Why is this not like I'm remembering the name, but I'm not remembering what it was.
Oh, what was?
Bungo Stray Dogs. Bungo, whatever.
I remember it. I've actually watched quite a few clips on it.
Have you seen all of it, Taco?
Oh yeah. Actually, my mom introduced me to that show, and
God, I wish my mom watched it.
I love that show. She's like, hey, yo, watch this, and I think you're like it. I was like, okay, we don't really like the same things. First episode, I was like, good.
Okay.
I mean, I see the were-tiger.
What was that show with the tiger sniper rifle?
I don't remember.
This is like the only good thing about this show.
I'm just saying, if I was ever gonna have an anime weapon, that'd be the sniper rifle.
Locked on. Alright. Firing tiger. It's like you have to have really bad aim to miss with that.
With a tiger?
It's a giant tiger. You just shoot it over to the air. Damn it! We landed 100 kilometers north. Fuck.
Oh shit. Alright, Rachel, you have yourself a great night.
Adios, Rachel.
Alright.
We'll see you tomorrow. So, what's the story behind this taco?
Okay, so, what was that noise?
My grinder, sorry.
Okay, basically, the kid is an orphan, and he leaves his orphanage because they abuse the shit out of him. He meets this guy who's trying to kill himself. He has this obsession with trying to kill himself.
Wow.
He saves him, and the guy basically brings him to, his organization, which is like a detective agency, if I'm correct. And
Are they like a underground like organization that stops evils behind the scenes kind of deal?
yeah, kind of, yeah. And then that guy right there, he's a Port Mafia.
Gotta love
I'm sorry, guys, my descriptive skills are pretty shitty.
You're all good. Man. I'm pretty buzzed, and I'm about to get.
Just recommend the shows and give you
brief
fucking.
descriptions is all good. I mean, you've shown me a lot.
I try
of
not to I don't really want to give too much as well, because if I do, it's like basically telling the whole thing and spoilers and shit.
That's kind of how we do it because we suck as well. It's kind of hard to describe something without describing it, you know?
Yeah.
I try to do brief synopsises, but really we've kind of just gotten to a point where we're going to spoil the first 3 episodes unless we watch more of whatever show we're given. But really, I mean, we're just spitballing now. Just to segue into a different side of things, are you a gamer? You game at all?
I do not game anymore. I'm too obsessive when it comes to games. I bought fucking Monster Hunter Worlds and I lost like 3 months of my life.
Oh God, I have that, and I can completely understand how that would happen.
I never played a Monster Hunter game. First game I played, first Monster, dude.
Oh,
got the controller, dude. I was done. And then Fighters came out, and I was like, okay, nope, I'm not even gonna buy that game. I just gotta.
That's my crack right now is Fighters. Oh.
For not getting this game.
Oh. Are you PC or are you console when you were?
Played PC.
Nice. What would you say is your first game?
For my PC or ever?
Ever, and then for your PC.
Oh my God! Probably like black and gray fucking Pokemon, original Pokemon.
Original red or blue, nice.
Oh no, yeah, original red or blue. I was like, there's no colors in the game.
You can play it on the Game Boy Color, but it ain't gonna put color in there. Mine was oddly enough
Or no,
Super Mario Time Machine.
Asteroids was the first game I've ever played.
It's fair. That's the first.
I remember playing it in an arcade.
Oh man, I never got that. I was from a small ass town in Wisconsin. We ain't got no arcade. The nearest mall was 45 minutes away.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, there wasn't shit to do. I went bowling.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was a small hick town. It was shitty. But, you know, then I moved to Madison and things were better. Now I moved to Colorado and things are legal.
I mean, what does that mean?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never smoked illegal marijuana while I was in Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm
Ever.
totally not doing that right now.
Oh man, God, I still feel shitty that you're allergic to that. That would really blow.
Yeah, dude, you have no idea.
I really don't, and I'm sorry.
I didn't like people just like, oh man, yeah, I feel so good now, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I can't even hold a conversation, bruh. Like,
oh god.
There's this one time when I smoked that I literally put my face, my hand. I was like almost in a fetal position for like a good hour and a half, and I was at my boy's house. His girl comes home from work, goes around the bar, they're pouring drinks and shit, and I'm like, I get up like this, and you're like, yo, where did you come from? She was like, where'd you come from? I was like, I was here the whole time. I just forgot to breathe for like the last 10 seconds and whatever. And she was like, I didn't even see you. And I was like, yeah, I think I resurrected from the dead.
Just pop out of the ground like a ghost. Oh.
Yeah, dude, I was like, oh,
where
dude.
was I? Where were you?
Yeah,
I forgot to breathe.
You should tell him what you started smoking at one point.
When I started smoking?
No, what you started smoking instead of weed at
Oh
one
my
point.
god.
Oh god. I'll admit to doing salvia at one point.
I can't remember what it's called now.
Yopo.
Oh my god, yeah. So if any of y'all have ever watched Metalocalypse, there is an episode when they talk about this Amazon drug called Yopo, and it's supposed to find your spirit animal and shit. So I was like, and it's completely legal. It's not illegal to buy, but you can smoke it. Sense. But so I'm like, okay, let me look this shit up. Site where I can buy it. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm watching videos and I'm like, these guys are tripping out. Okay, so fuck it, I'm gonna try it. They ain't gonna kill me. So you can buy this shit, and it come in like seeds. You cook the seeds, they pop like popcorn, and you're supposed to take the shell off.
Man, that sounds complicated as fuck.
Take the shell off, and then you grind it up, and it's sort of, you snort it or you smoke it. I snorted it because I was like, that's what they did. Well, I'm gonna do it too, like a dumbass, and instantly nose is burning like crazy. For some reason, it tasted peanuts. Like it just comes in waves. Peanuts. Get out your fantasies, bro. So like it comes in waves. It's like the first thing you feel is like, well, pain, obviously. The second thing you feel is like this your feel of like happiness. You're just really happy. And then you like are really energetic. You're like, yo, like let's do something. Like, you know what I mean? Like just thing I could say. Then you feel like Superman. You're like, you want to, well, I guess it's kind of being like energetic. You just like want to like, yo, what's up, bro? Like, we're going or whatever. Maybe it's because I was drinking too. I was drinking.
Oh, drinking adds anger to the situation.
So this is the type of like visual, like when you close your eyes and shit, it's not open visual. So I eventually got really tired. My body got really heavy, so I laid down and closed my eyes. And then when I closed my eyes, I saw the fucking moon. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, this shit's really working. I saw the moon. And then I saw mountain tops and like trees that were like had no leaves on it, so obviously it's like winter. And then then it goes down to like if I'm standing looking out type of perspective, and then I see the shadow right just whip by. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I'm thinking in like my body just like, or where my visual of me where I was just past all these trees to follow this shadow, and out of nowhere, like it just I heard this noise, and then visually went to like way past where the shadow was over this cliff where this fucking sheep lamb thing was. It was a lamb or a goat, whatever, and went back to the shadow that jumped across these big ass boulders onto this ledge, howled at the moon, jumped down, bit the shit out of this goat's neck, and at it, and it was a wolf. And yeah,
you
it was
want out on me? I smoked it one time.
Oh,
and I got a headache and a shitty like mids high. That's all it did.
Oh, I will then. We had some different batches because dude, I had some visuals. And then what's crazy is that because of that scenario, I was like, okay, my spirit animal is a wolf. I was doing something popped up about Native American zodiacs. My Native American zodiac is a wolf because, and I'm a Pisces, but my Native American zodiac is a wolf. And I to this day was like, brother.
Nice.
I'm a penis.
What's your birthday?
March 13th.
St. Patty's Day. We going out, boy.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
We're going to get litty like a titty.
Oh, my God.
Litty like a titty.
Taco's birthdays are always way too lit because it's on St. Patrick's Day.
Dude, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
That sounds dope. When's your birthday? Well, when everyone's green, that's my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like a crazy experience. I have like a giant plethora of drunk stories that basically get told back to me. Like, I don't know what I did until people tell me what I did, and then usually there's like a 2-hour gap that nobody knows what I did. I get lost a lot. I like to explore. That was my thing in Madison. Well, on Steve's birthday, I got super... We played beer ball all day, which is an insanely awesome drinking game. It's basically wiffle ball with beer. You go through cases. It's amazing. We drank a fuck ton. Everyone kind of died a little. And then it was the day before his birthday, so he needed to go out to the bar. Well, we all kind of resurrected to go to the bar. My buddy was dead for like 4 hours on the ground. Like, we thought he was just going to pass out all night. He just resurrected at midnight. He's like, let's go. And I was like, what the fuck? Okay. Well, I was super fucked. We get to the bar. All I remember is I got a, what was it? A whiskey sour. I had a whiskey sour. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up the next morning.
Whiskey sour.
I just remembered the next morning, and that was it. I woke up in the hallway confused why I had my shorts on. Turns out, they don't even know what happened to me for a good while. I disappeared from the bar, and I was gone. Next thing you know, Steve's roommate is walking back to his apartment. He sees the guy. His pants are off, like completely, no boxers, but he has his shoes on. And he's just talking to this couple, trying to get into the building. And then he goes, and he's like, oh my God. He's like bringing a girl back, from the bar. And he's like, oh my God, you see this guy? And then he gets closer and he's like, holy shit, it's Skaz. And that used to be my nickname. So I was trying to get in without my pants. I was also covered in shit. Literal feces.
Oh my God.
Like, my legs.
You pooped yourself?
That's probably what happened to my pants. And...
You pooped yourself?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Nobody actually knows. It could have been mud that smelled like poop. Whatever. Either way, he lets me in.
Been mud that smelled like poop.
He lets me in, and my drunk ass immediately stumbles and goes onto the couch. He gets pissed because there's shit all over his couch now. So he has to flip the fucking cushions and throws me into the bathtub. Literally grabs me. I'm not cooperating and chucks me into the bath. He was a pretty buff dude. He did P90X, whatever. So he chucked me in the bathtub. Got shit all over the bathtub. And then I kind of resurrected out of it. They all got back. And I somehow stumbled into my shorts, I guess. I don't know. They got back, and then I do vaguely remember my buddy Kempkin saying something like, "Dude, what happened to you?" And I instantly turned and backhanded the shit out of him, gave him a bloody nose. It's fantastic. And then they kind of just pushed me into the hallway, and that's where I woke up. And that was Steve's 21st birthday. For me, at least. Like, beer ball's a hell of a game. Probably drank like 15 to 18 beers in like 2 hours.
Why would you drink like that before you go to the bar?
Because beer ball, man. You can't play that at night. You gotta see the ball. Madison was all about day drinking. Fuck, we'd get up at 7 in the morning and start getting hammered before Badger games. But like,
hey, want to know what our drinking game of choice was?
What's that?
Drinking.
That's fair. Nah, I was like.
It looks like you got a recommendation on a movie here.
Ooh, yeah. Vampire
Monster?
Hunter D Bloodlust?
Oh, yeah, Peanut Butter's recommended that to us a lot.
Yeah, Peanut Butter.
I watch it then.
Peanut Butter is like an expert on more on like all the old school shit. But he gets like into it. He knows who all the voice actor is, who the producer is, what else they produced.
Oh shit.
He must know about the whole what's going on with the whole
we didn't talk about we should talk about that because we should be wrapping up soon.
Dude. Oh man, that is a discussion
Fats doesn't know.
That's a long. Okay, do you know that English dub voice for Bulma is false allegations against Vic Mononga, the voice for Brawly, for harassment charges and a bunch of other shit. So basically, fired Vic Mononga.
Damn.
Firing any supporters that is supporting him. Also, this chick is basically taking over his positions of like outside of like very brief video, a couple videos, has like a production thing or some shit like that she just got signed for, and some other shit. I don't know what it was, podcast or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. That she got signed for that took his spot.
Damn, she got him fired and then stole his spot in the show?
Basically, okay, she basically placed harassment charge, or didn't actually place charges. She claimed that he harassed her. I think she said like 5 years ago, but like never made charges for it or some shit. For anybody that knows the whole situation that's going on, I'm just trying to like rummage through my brain. My brain's all strangled. What I can remember. I guess he hugged her and kissed her on the cheek.
That's right.
And yeah, but okay, here's the thing now. And so I actually should share this video. I think maybe this guy mentions it. But he said that Vic Mononga is Italian. I didn't know that. I come from a Hispanic family, and when it comes to like greetings, I wasn't born and raised with I wasn't raised with my Spanish family. I was raised by my mother. So when I go to family events and I meet people that I do know and even I don't know, it's accustomed to like, we give a kiss with a hug on the cheek. That's just it's culture.
It's culture.
It's our culture. And even so with Italians, that's a big Italian part of the Italian culture too, if not even more. You know what I mean? So, no, I have no remorse for her, or anybody for that matter, that is felt as an adult being harassed and not at that moment addressing it. Like, the only type of harassment that I feel though is that I have remorse for is for children and teenagers who are too young and naive and scared with that situation.
Right.
You can't bring something up 5 years in the past.
Right. That's crazy.
Oh.
People abusing the law for that shit, harassment on. Oh, that's just not cool. So,
and what kills me is
it's a voice actor for Bulma, right?
Holy.
Oh.
So I'm reading this right now. the allegations are apparently that he would grab fistfuls of women's hair and pull it.
There's no proof of that at all. There was a thing that they said something about him not wanting to sign some fan art because he didn't want to do it because it wasn't canon or some shit or some like in his position he can't do it, but it was a gay anime or whatever like that, but he has a right to not sign whatever he wants to sign. And I mean, that's his decision whether he approves homosexuality or not.
His signature is actually worth something too. That adds to that. You don't have to sign what you don't want.
Yeah, man. I just really feel for the dude because like his whole livelihood, and she's not even directly saying what he's done other than that thing in the past. Like she's like played the victim and try to say he assaulted me or I think she assaulted me. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. Some other form of harassment, but she never gave a exact scenario of what had happened. And she played the victim. You know what I mean? When shit hit the fan, they were like, "Oh, well, where's the proof? Where's the proof?" She played the victim and trying to like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
No, I get that. That's just shitty. I mean, whether it's anime or real life, people do pretty shitty things in there. You can get away with it. I mean, it's the way the system works.
I'll post these videos on the on your this little chat thing, and you guys can watch it and do.
I'll check with it.
Do on your own time.
There does seem to be a lot of controversy over it.
Huh.
Yeah, there is, and I'm currently siding with Vic because of there's no real proof. You know what I mean? She's not made an actual like claim. What he did.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's.
Plus, it's even just a claim. I mean, do you got witnesses? Who else saw this shit? Or what? There's a lot of shit that could go in it. It's just sad what people can do and what they do actually decide to do. It's ridiculous. I'd rather just not deal.
And because of this whole scenario, me being a Vegeta fanboy, like, let's say Super came back next week. I could not watch it because without thinking about this chick that just ruined, like, Vic Mononga's career, which is, I just found out that he was the voice for Ed from Full Metal Alchemist. I was like, what?
What, dude? That is like one of the top animes.
Yeah, dude. Like, I didn't know he was a legend like that.
That's crazy. That is nuts. I would have to say though, a lot of spots in English dubs are the same voice actors, moving around. I've heard a lot of familiar English dub voices. Do I know their names? Not at all, but I've heard. So I mean, that's just a blow. I mean, he probably done a lot more.
Bites the dust.
I was gonna say he's probably done way more voices if he did Ed. So
yeah,
I think it's gonna blow. I think that's gonna blow over, kind of like the Louis thing did.
I think so. People get bored quick and find new shit.
Like, Louis just jerked off in front of some people who, they let him. And this guy maybe kissed a girl on the cheek and made her uncomfortable.
Some people are just sissies these days, though. Everything makes them uncomfortable.
He's not out, like, drugging women and fingering them like Cosby. This will blow over eventually.
I can believe it. Oh, man. Well, unless we had anything else, I think this might be a good spot. What do you say, Spammerton?
Started my new D&D campaign last night.
Oh, nice. How did that go?
Very well.
What are you?
I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. I am a halfling. So, the cool thing about this is during our first session, we had to roll for what our class was gonna be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, it started off, I was a halfling, like, tinkerer, with, like, just, like, a scholar background. And, by the end of the session, turns out I'm a bard.
Wow.
Yeah,
Back to your roots.
Back to the bard.
Oh, God. Is your charisma super high?
Yeah, it's 20.
Jesus.
My dex is 22.
What the fuck, dude? What are you, lazy as gracious as spin on your rolls?
I rolled amazing.
Nice.
I rolled amazing for my stats.
Do you D&D at all, Taco?
Me?
Yeah.
What?
Do you Dungeons and Dragons at all is what we're talking about?
Oh, no, I do not, but it does look fun, and I would give it a try.
Nice.
You don't know this, but for the past half a year or so, I've been playing regularly.
Oh, yeah? Going ham, huh?
It's a lot of fun.
I'd have to say, you know, if you're, I think there's really two distinctive elements to it. If you're a big fan of like RPG style, like Final Fantasy or anything along those lines, where you know you're leveling up a character to get different skills to become stronger or do different things. There's that big aspect to that. Like the leveling is really crazy. You can do a lot of different things, every level almost. And then
do you pick up the next game anytime you play where you left off as a character? Like
you
your
can,
stats?
yeah. The max level is 20, and I'm not trying to speak as some kind of like expert or nothing. I've only been doing this my first campaign for the last 4 or 6 months, something like that, half a year. Like Micspam said, I've been with him in the campaign we've been doing, and it's been a lot of fun. I mean, I can see both sides of it being fun. Like the other side is kind of the role playing and kind of storytelling kind of side to it. I think if you're definitely a fan of books in any way, that side will appeal to you. But for me, I lean more. I'm kind of on both sides, but I really like the RPG elements, like the whole leveling system. Like I get some pretty strong spells and some cool shit as a warlock.
Right.
So I mean, there's different sides. I don't know if Mike's fan wanted to touch more. He's a bard. He sings songs to power people up. If you want to think combat. But he's a handsome and charismatic piece of shit, probably.
I am a piece of shit.
First episode or second episode of our campaign, he's fucking robbing the potion shop, but he fails. He's like, hey, well, what did you do? You were like, oh, as he turns his back to grab a potion, I reach quickly and try and grab a couple.
Grab me one of the ones off the bottom shelf. Oh, no, but wait. Grab the ones in the way back. I know those are the fresh ones. I try to like reach over his head and grab something.
And he fails.
I just seen you drink a lot in that game.
Oh, me and Mike's fam do for sure.
Yeah.
Not physically, but like in the game, you guys.
Oh yeah. Bars, taverns are a huge thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Mike Spam usually has like pretty much a full stocked bar on him at all times.
I just bought a mansion.
That's true, yeah.
It's a game where you can do anything.
He bought a bunch of hookers the one night.
Yeah, I bought a lot of hookers.
That's the best way to start a story.
It really is. So one night I got these hookers, right?
They were all different sizes and species and genders.
It's a smorgasbord.
I used my sacred musical talents to sway them.
No, I just used gold.
I think if you ever played any of the Elder Scrolls games, I think Dungeons and Dragons, I mean, there's a lot of spin-off versions, but like the actual Dungeons and Dragons, I think it's more like a Skyrim universe kind of deal. Gold, silver, dragons, magic. There's no
Our
guns.
campaign in particular is real dragon heavy.
That's true, yeah. And it's a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. We've had some kinks and we haven't played in the last 2 weeks, but you know, what are you gonna do? Mike Spam's like, join a new campaign.
Yeah, obviously. You could still get in. It's not too late.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I honestly got really inspired the last week to actually really work on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to try and make some shit happen with that. So I got a lot of clips in that Discord. So that's what we're going for.
All right. What do you say we wrap this up, guys?
Yeah, it's about that time, man.
I can agree to that. Yeah, it's extra late for you guys. It's only 8:39 for me.
Yeah, I get up at 4:40 in the morning.
Oh, shit the bed. That sucks.
Yeah.
Too.
Right before Jesus.
Amen. Well, anyway, guys, it has been the For the Glory podcast. My name's Fats.
And I'm Mike Spam.
TacoxDemon.
And we'll see you fucking next time. That's your fucking intro exit. Bye.